If you're a caffeine enthusiast, I'm sure you've noticed that coffee and energy drinks are not the same, with their effects being intensified and more varied by the latter. As such, you may have found yourself questioning the safety of energy drinks. So today we'll be exploring the literature surrounding this. But first, as always, please take note of our disclaimer. Let's begin with energy drinks' caffeine content. Typically, an average cup of coffee will have about 100 milligrams of caffeine. But a 16-ounce or half a litre energy drink can often have as much as twice that and sometimes as much as 5. Usually a moderate amount of coffee daily is okay, but the US Food and Drug Administration suggests that one should not consume over 400 milligrams as it increases your likelihood to experience negative side effects like these. Now, you might hear that and say, well then one energy drink daily will be alright as you'll still be well within range. But keep in mind that coffee and energy drinks are not the only things in our diet that add to our overall caffeine tally. A 12-ounce or 330 milliliter can of fizzy drink, for instance, will typically contain about 40 milligrams of caffeine, while a 1 ounce or 28 grams of dark chocolate will have around 24 milligrams. So, if you're not careful, you can see how an energy drink could easily push you into the red. It's also worth mentioning that not everyone metabolizes caffeine the same, and some of us are more sensitive to it than others. So, in reality, you could be someone that should be having well below the advised limit. Moreover, the second ingredient that can be harmful for your health from energy drinks is the added sugar. Sure, coffee can contain a lot of sugar. For instance, some store-bought coffees can contain over 60 grams of it. But regular black coffee we make ourselves typically will have no sugar at all. In contrast, one 16-ounce or 500 milliliter energy drink can have as much as 54 grams of sugar. To put this into context, 1 teaspoon of sugar weighs around 4 grams, meaning that the average energy drink has about 13 teaspoons or 1/4 of a cup worth of pure sugar. Crazy, right? So that's a meaningful amount of calories we'd be intaking that offer no assistance for feelings of fullness. In fact, actually quite the contrary. This level of added sugar associated substantially increases your blood sugar levels, leading to a quick, relatively short-lived burst of energy. This may seem advantageous, especially in the mornings when we all crave fast energy, but remember, the bigger something is, the harder it falls, meaning that from the rapid rise in blood sugar and energy will come a rapid and even more prolonged decline in energy afterwards too, to lower than we had before. And when this happens, our bodies will then start to entice us to consume more added sugar, since it's the fastest way to get our blood sugar levels up, even if it'll just lead to the same problem again. Therefore, besides the associated calories present in energy drinks, they'll also incline you to consume more sugary foods and drinks later in the day, and hence their accompanying calories too, leading to a vicious cycle. Consequently, the added sugar content in energy drinks will incline you to gain weight, and with that a higher risk of the comorbidities associated. In addition, too much sugar can lead to tooth decay, inflammation, skin aging, and wrinkles, and even mental health problems. One study showed that when men consumed over 67 grams of sugar daily, they were almost 1/4 as likely to develop depression than those who had less than 40 grams. Again, keep in mind there's commonly 54 grams of sugar in an energy drink. Now, you could also come back and say that's why you opt for the 0-calorie energy drinks to avoid the calories and help keep the weight on track. But surprisingly, research suggests that 0-calorie energy drinks are also bad for weight. In replacement of added sugar, manufacturers use artificial sweeteners, so the 0-calorie energy drinks will still taste okay. But these can be between, shockingly, 300 and 13,000 times sweeter than table sugar. And because of how sweet 0-calorie energy drinks are, you'll be a lot more likely to intake more added sugar than you would otherwise, following them to get more sweetness as your body now craves it. On a side note, if you are interested in undertaking our evidence-based and results-backed personalised Plato weight management program, please click the link in the top right-hand corner of the video or follow the link in the description. Furthermore, other ingredients in energy drinks worth consideration can be seen here. Higgins et al. In 2010 states that for glucuronolactone, too little research has been done to form a conclusion of whether this is harmful or not. However, amounts of taurine, guarana, and ginseng are expected to be too little in one energy drink to deliver adverse effects. Still, there are problems pertaining to energy drink research to be aware about. Firstly, due to the many ingredients in energy drinks, cause and effect is hard to place on one specific ingredient. Also, the ingredients in combination may have a synergistic effect on the body. Secondly, since most of the contents in energy drinks can be bought over the counter, they're not under the jurisdiction of food safety organizations and hence do not have to undergo the strict rules for safety as would otherwise be in place. And lastly, long-term studies between most of the ingredients and safety is lacking. So, are energy drinks safe? You be the judge and let us know in the comments section down below. Additionally, if you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. So, that has been our video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.